We're excited about where we are. You always are, kind of anxious to get started. Our players have done everything I've asked them to do since the off season, really. Since we talked last time, a few things have happened, in our program. I normally start off, the first meeting addressing our football team. This year, we let John Mechie do it. We had a lot of questions about what's going on with his health, so I let him talk to the football team to let them know, what he has in store for this year and how it would affect, our football team. All I can say about that is that, we have a family member that's fighting something serious. We're going to be there every step along the way with him. Eventually, he will get back out with our football team, and we can't wait for that. When you start up a season like this, again, there's so much excitement. You just want to get started. The NFL has done a good job with this ramp-up period. The first week of just, getting the players kind of used to training camp, not too hard of a tempo. So we've got some good work done these first few days. Can't wait for tomorrow. We've asked our football team to, as I said in all season, to show up throughout the all season. And after you show up, it ends by making plays, showing out. We're going to ask the fans to do the same thing. We had some here today. I can't wait to get everyone here tomorrow. But we're going to ask our fans to show up, come to our games, and be a part of it too by being vocal and being loud and letting our football team know that you're behind them. Training camp, you want training camp battles, legitimate competition. Feel like we have legitimate competition at quite a few positions. Everybody want to talk about the quarterback. You look at everything I've said about our quarterback position since I moved into this role. I'm excited about what Davis Mills is going to do for us. He has taken that role. I'm the leader of the football team. Follow me. All the things that help Hamilton, the rest of our offensive staff, and I would like to do, we feel like he can lead us down that path. But offense matters. It's about scoring points. We can't win the way we want to around here until we play better defense, like some of our additions. Of course, the draft picks. You saw Jalen Petrie lining up early. Love what he's done. Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, Steve Nelson, some of the additions that we have helped a lot, along with the core that we have right now. We have some players that are coming off of injuries. Derek Stingley we're not putting him through every practice, but he's getting some. We'll continue to give him more and more. Jonathan Grenard is coming off of a major injury. Justin Britt is coming off an injury. So some of those players, we're kind of watching their reps a little bit, but you'll see them here for the most part. So excited about where we are. Excited about training camp. What questions do you have?
Lovie, what was, if you could share with us, generally speaking, what was it like when John Mechie spoke to the team? How emotional was it, that kind of thing?
Well, you can imagine. First off, he's fighting something serious. And so what do you do as a teammate? What can you do? Just show support. We've tried to get the message to all of the players on exactly what John is going through. But it was good for them to hear his voice, talking about, I'm here supporting you, can't be with the team right now. Eventually I'll be there. But you can imagine how it was.
Lovie, I know you're focused on the process and getting better every day, but what do you feel like are realistic expectations for what your team can do as far as wins and losses this season?
I think every year you start. Everybody has the same goal, to win the Super Bowl. But we want to play our best ball. We want to see what this roster look like. We as coaches have to do a better job, the best job we've ever done coaching. And then our talent, whatever our talent says we should be, that's where we want to be. And that's just coming to work each day. It's coach talk, but it's coming to work every day, getting better. We're farther along. We've had a lot of the things that we want to do, offense, defense, special teams, installed. So we want to see. I can't wait to go through training camp, start playing preseason games, get into the regular season and see what we're supposed to do.
But as far as Stingley goes, is the plan to gradually ramp him up? Is that kind of the plan? And also, do you expect him to be available week 1 for the regular season?
Yes, I do. Week 1, whenever a player is coming off of a major injury, this ramp-up period, that's what it's for. We're going to ease them into it. But he's healthy. You see him running around. We had him doing a few plays. He's gotten some plays each day. So he's on schedule. But that's how we'll treat all of our players coming off of major injuries.
And what do you want to see each day? Like, is the process right? What do you want to see, like, kind of each day with kids?
That's pretty easy. Improvement. I mean, everything we do, we video and we dissect it. And you just want to see improvement. That's all we ask our players to do. No one is game 1 ready right now. There's a time. We have a little bit of time to prepare before the coach come in to NRG Stadium. But that's all we're looking for, daily improvement. The depth chart was started just in as we see players telling us different things.
What is the role of technology in looking at, like, preparation of players and just helping you figure out how to win?
Well, I mean, each year seems like it gets better and better. When I say that everything we do, we video, we dissect. So it's just that. And as you look at our plays, we have some other things. You talk about modern technology. We have an instant replay board. After every play, when you see us, we're looking at the players, but you see us, we get a chance to watch it. So little things like that, they all help. It's a game of inches a little bit. I feel like all these things you're talking about give us an advantage. We have a sports science group. You won't believe the amount of people we have analyzing everything that we do. That should lead to better play.
Anything jump out to you today?
Oh, it's pretty, this is what I'm looking for. To show up, part coming out. Our guys are doing that. It's hard, there's offense making some good plays. I can tell you this, the Texans won today. I'm going to feel pretty good one way or another each play. But there's a lot of things. A lot of guys have been showing up, showing out, making plays. You try not to put too much into it, though. Until we get on the pads Monday, that's when things really start, separation hopefully begins then. But again, we like where they are right now with what we've asked them to do.
How far as we rounded up Kenyon Green some of the spring to where you see him now, and what's the excitement level about him and his potential?
All of our rookies, we're ramping up, showing them how we do things, but they're not game ready. We talk about our team. Just think about rookies. They're even farther behind. But no, we're not disappointed in anyone. We feel like they're right on schedule. They have excellent coaches that'll bring them along each day. Kenyon Green is going to help us win a lot of games. We're going to get him into the mix as soon as we can.
How much have you enjoyed building defenses over this summer? Because, like you mentioned, there's some things you want to do ideally, new players in. And I mean, what's that experience been like? And a little bit about what to expect from this course.
Well, I think all coaches would say that just new year, trying new things, and getting the perfect match together, perfect combinations. Yeah, year 1, you can't do everything you like. We're just trying to, kind of figuring out how to get to the facility a little bit year 1. But we're a lot farther along in what we would like to do, and we got a little time. Eventually, hopefully, we'll put that on display.
And with Stingley working up, how does that competition? How do you work with that?
Now we're day 4 of training camp. We got plenty of time. Stingley eventually will get there. Things I know about Stingley that I didn't know back. You can look at the video, see that he's an elite athlete. Got all the skills you're looking for in a cornerback. But his intellect, his brain, he gets it just like that. Love where he is.
You mentioned the fans. Does this feel like the start of a new era for the Texans? You were here last year, but with all the change, does
yes.
this feel like the beginning of wherever this is going to go?
It has to be. We talk about show up and for the fans to, come in. We haven't had a good product for them to show up for. So it starts with that. But in order for us to make this turnaround, it's got NRG Stadium. When we travel, our traveling Texans, they have to be a part of this. And the way we get them excited is, again, what we're putting on the field. We have playmakers on the offensive side. We're going to do some things defensively. And special teams are a big part of what we're going to do also.
I would imagine there's a style of football, too, and an intensity, what you want out of these guys that kind of builds into that, where you might not have the biggest names in the world, but you guys can play football the right way and have an intensity on the field that the fans can appreciate, buy into.
Yeah, and I think, initially, no one has a big name. Eventually, you come in, you start making plays. You'll start seeing your jersey, them calling your name. So that's on us also. That a part of the process, though, is for that. Training camp, better product, those other things will come.
Lovie, when you got time for two more. Lovie, when you look right now at what Coach been talking about with tight end formation and Brevin kind of having a little more consistency with Davis, where have you seen him improve and where are some areas that you want to see him continue to improve?
Well, he gives us flexibility. You can line him up outside. Of course, he can inline block a little bit, but it's just not that. We talked about the fullback position, being a 22 team, being a 13 team. We're going to have multiple tight ends, multiple running backs. That should cause problems. We talk about what kind of personality we want to have. That's run power football too. All these things go into what we would like to do. Makes it a lot harder for the defense. Excited to see exactly what we'll be able to do with him this year.
Well, it looks like you've done a really good job of bringing in that veteran pass rush on the edge, and also just an observation, seems like some of the interior is more streamlined. Are you looking to have a consistent deep pass rush throughout the 17 minutes?
We absolutely will be playing. We will at least dress, at a minimum, 8 linemen. They will all play. We're going to have a starter, but everybody, fresh guys, playing hard. The veteran guys on the line that you talked about, yes. Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison. I know Malik Collins has played a little bit. And then, though, some of our guys. This is a big year for Jonathan Grenard. 8 sacks or whatever last year, part-time. He is healthy now. In order for us to have success, I talk about playing better defense. It starts with our defensive line.
Loving on the side note, everybody in Gilmer, Texas was excited to see that you made Doc's hot links for the first time in 50 years. What would you say to the numerous Texans fans in East Texas?
Y'all don't know anything about Doc's hot dog, do you? Well, it was good to get back. Brought back memories just like that. One of the best places, of course, to eat. There's no bad meals down in East Texas. I know that.
You mentioned that Davis was showing more of being a leader. So how is he showing you guys that you think he's ready?
First, showing up. Every time we've opened up the building, he's been there. He leads everything. You see him first to do everything. And then, though, making plays. It's established who your leaders are on both sides of the ball. There's no doubt who ours is. We're going to vote for captains the Monday before the first game. I get one vote like everybody else. I'm going to vote for one special team, one offense, one defensive guy. Davis Mills, of course, is getting my vote for captain. Thank you.